This stock has 3 straight quarters of triple-digit growth. So is Titan International stock a buy right now? In this video, I'll be sharing with you my fundamental analysis and my technical analysis of Titan International stock. But before I share with you my Titan International stock analysis, if you are new to this channel, my name is Linus, and in this channel I share all things related to the stock market, so both investing and trading. If you want more videos such as this, make sure you subscribe to my channel because each week I release 2 new videos about investing, trading and the stock market. Alright, so let's first take a look at this ESV dashboard for Titan International stock. So we take a look at the past 3 quarters for Titan International stock with regards to its earnings per share. We take a look at this over here. So this was in May 2021 and we see that the percentage change for its earnings per share for that quarter was 139%, and in July 2021 it was 229%, and in November 2021 we see the earnings per share increased by 270% year over year. So as you can see, Titan International stock has 3 straight quarters whereby its earnings per share increased by more than triple digits. And this increase in earnings per share year over year is supported by the increase in sales also. On a year over year basis, sales for Titan International stock increased 18% for the quarter of May 2021, and then it increased 53% the next quarter, and in the most recent quarter, the sales increased by 48% year over year. So we see that the increase in earnings per share was substantiated by the increase in sales. So what exactly does Titan International does as a company? So over here, let's take a look at Titan International stock. So we see that Titan International stock is in the auto sector, and for its industry group, it is in the auto, truck, tires and miscellaneous industry. And over here, we see that this industry group is ranked 82nd out of 197 groups. So it's in the better performing half of all of the industry groups. And if we take a look at IBD's rating for this stock over here, we see that IBD gave this stock a composite rating of 93, and that this group, Titan International stock, is ranked first in its industry group. And this is a good thing because this means that Titan International stock is the leader in its group. And we take a look at EPS rating. EPS rating was 71, so not very good. And then RS rating, which is the relative strength rating, of 97. So this means that the stock has been performing relatively well over the past year. So those are some of the fundamentals for Titan International stock. Let's take a look at the technicals right now. To take a look at the technicals, we have to take a look at the price chart. And over here we have the price chart, and let's zoom in where prices are currently at. And over here we see that Titan International stock is going to release its earnings soon over here. So over here we see that it's going to release its earnings on the 3rd of March 2022. So that's about 2 weeks from now. So the earnings is near enough for us to take note of this, but there's still some time between now and the earnings. So this gives us some leeway to invest and trade in the stock before the earnings. And the reason why we don't want to trade too close to an earnings report is because during earnings, prices tend to be more volatile. There's a higher probability that prices can gap up or gap down in price. So if you are an investor or trader looking for an asymmetric risk to reward ratio, investing and trading close to an earnings day is not for you. So that's something to pay attention to. But right now, since we have 2 weeks before Titan International stock release its earnings, we have some room to maneuver. And we take a look at this price chart over here. Titan International stock has formed a base within a base pattern. So you can see over here, this is a mini base over here, and this mini base is within the context of a wider base over here. So this is the wider base over here. And so far the stock has formed a constructive base pattern. And if we zoom in over here, one thing that really got my attention is both the price action and the volume. So if we take a look at this left side over here, where prices were starting to move up from the base, we see that there were green large candlesticks over here. And these large bullish candlesticks are supported by increasing volume. And this tells us that there is demand for Titan International stock. And once prices move up over here, we see that there were very little profit taking. In fact, when prices decline over here and form this base, we see that there were declining volume over here. So even though there was some profit taking over here, we know by the volume that there was very little profit taking during this part over here. In fact, if we take our tool over here to see the price decline, so the price decline starts from the top of the base over here to the bottom of the base. Prices decline only by 23%, so that's still a healthy amount. And if we take a look at the bottom of the base over here, at the bottom of the base we see that there were very little volume. So this tells us that there's not much selling at the bottom of the base. As prices were rising over here, we see that this was accompanied by increasing volume, and some of the volume was above average. And then over here we see prices encountered a bit of resistance and supply. And at this area there were a bit of sell-off. But we see that on these 2 days of sell-off, the volume was very low. If we take a look over here, volume on those down days were decreasing and they were also below average. So the stock is showing quite a constructive price action. So the key price level that I'm looking out for is this price level of around $11.95. So if prices are able to clear this price level, then this might be a good time to enter the stock. But if you want an earlier entry, then this could be potentially an earlier entry for you. So we draw a sloping trend line over here. And then once prices break above this trend line, you could start an early position first. So this area over here would be an earlier entry point for you. And this price level over here will give you the final confirmation that you need that prices are going to take off from there. But just take note that this is not meant to be construed as financial advice. Make sure you do your own due diligence before investing or trading in any stock in the stock market. So that's my Titan International stock analysis. Hopefully you have enjoyed and learned something from this video. If you did, smash that like button because it will really help the channel grow and allow me to produce more content such as this. And if you want more weekly stock ideas and tips, make sure you join my Facebook and Telegram groups because I share weekly stock ideas and tips and stock market news in those groups. I've included the links down in the description below and you can join the groups by clicking on those links. I'll see you in the other videos to your financial success.